Supplier in Customer Relationship Management CRM. So when you log into the e-office, the first thing you go to CRM and then you find the supplier on the left side. You can see there's a supplier. Click on it. And this is the supplier that will connect to your product, right? So the supplier is the one that maybe provide the products in cost and you sells it to your customers. All right. So how do we create a new supplier on in here? Is you click on add and then here this is the new design form for you to create a new supplier. Let's create a new one. Right. And then you click on your phone, supplier phone. Just key in all the information that the supplier provide, right? And then after you key in all the like and maybe the account number, okay, and then you click on submit. Then after you create your supplier, you see that it will shows on here. So this is the supplier list, all right. So when you click on it, it will show the supplier details on how do you contact back the supplier, where do you fax it, what is the mailbox of the supplier and address and the bank account, alright. And for the log, here's the log of the suppliers list, okay. And then you can see that on here you can view it, you can click on edit, you can edit it or you can delete it. So if you already have a existing supplier list in your Excel form, you can come to here and then export the template out. Right. After you export the template out, just key in your supplier name. Right. After you key in all of it, and you can, let's say, the mailbox, phone number, right? And then you click on save. And then you can come to here, import to the local file of your Excel file, and then start importing. And then after import, it will jump out the notification that your message is sent and then export is succeed. And then you just reload it, and then it will show up on here, the supplier list. Okay, you can see that it's show up. And since there's multiple lists, right? You can click multiple rows on here. You can click on the blue tick, and then you can give it a batch selection, right? And then you can also export them out to view it on Excel format. And this supplier, actually, why do you create the supplier? Is because it's fine with the product. So when you create the product, you create the product row, the list, right? Last time you can see that, or after you create the product, like alright, you can see that there's a supplier on here, left hand side, and this supplier are linking to the supplier list so that it can record down which product is come from which supplier. So when you do a sales measure, sales record on it, it will shows directly the cycle of the chain on where to trace, right? So this is for the product, and for the supplier, when you adding a new supplier, right? This form you can give it a editable design which is customizable by going to the setting information field. You can see that there's a supplier management. So you click on this supplier management. You can design your own form design like supplier name, phone, right? So this supplier name you also can add something like maybe drop down box on here. Then you change it to maybe change it to uh, site region, site country, site region, or site location. Alright, so maybe you change it to site location, then you add some like Malaysia, you add some in Singapore, maybe in Berlin, right? Germany. Alright, and then you click on confirm. So after you're done this, you can go back to your supplier, then you have your customized uh, customized form for it, like site location. You can see that there's Malaysia, Singapore, Germany. This is what we can do. So other than that, the information field, if you wanna mm, change the list, the viewing list, right? Just come to here and you can change the displaying field, like be which variables that you wanna display and which variables that you don't wanna display. All right. And there's also field control for you to uh, check on which one is required and which one is not required and editable. And action also for the page action, data action. And there's a validation for the condition. So you can set your own validation, whether when what condition is being heeded and what validation is needed, right? And you can link the data here, like linking it with the contract manager or product information. You want to enable it or disable it. And there's a reminder as well. So here's a statistic. If you enable it, you can check on the statistic as well. And here's the reminder for you to add some reminder about the content reminder. Maybe like, let's say, supplier name, right? Supplier name, and then you will have supplier name and account bank approved, right? Content reminder, supplier name, bank account approved. So what is the email subject? Email subject may be you can put in on like bank account and then approved and then user ID, anything else that you wanna input in the email subject, alright? So under there is a reminder type, reminder period, alert source, time remind. Here's the alert source, but currently there's nothing inside, so you can add yourself, right? And reminder condition. After that, just click on save, and there's a reminder method also. So after that, you just click on save and then go back to your supplier to check on the changes, right? This is for the part of the supplier. It's similar to the product also, alright?